I don't know why I'm doing this again, but you asked for it. The question, again, side chicks and side dudes of the world. Why and how did you become one? Part 2. Okay, welcome to the emotional sequel nobody needed.
Ask Reddit, but every answer gets worse. He said it wasn't cheating if it was in a different zip code. His logic was that the relationship's jurisdiction ended at the county line. I was his out-of-state girlfriend. I don't know why I accepted that.
That's not a loophole, my friend. That's a whole new legal system based on vibes and Google Maps. He didn't just cheat, he established diplomatic immunity based on his zip code. Sorry, babe, my love for you is not legally binding in this part of town. This is the kind of logic that gets you disbarred, divorced, and probably audited by the IRS. The sheer audacity is almost impressive. I'm not even mad, I'm just confused.
His wife knew. She set a budget for me. I was a line item and their monthly household expenses filed under entertainment. I got a W-2 form at the end of the year. It just said morale services.
A W-2 for morale services? This isn't a side piece. This is an independent contractor, an emotional freelancer. She didn't just know, she monetized it. She turned her husband's infidelity into a tax-deductible business expense. This is the most efficient, soul-crushing, and fiscally responsible act of passive aggression I have ever seen. She's not a wife. She's a goddamn CFO of adultery. I bet she made him file quarterly reports on his performance. He told me his wife was a deep-cover CIA agent and their marriage was a fabrication for a long-term mission in the suburbs. He said I was the only real thing in his life.
I found out she was a dental hygienist when I had to get a cleaning, and she was my technician.
Wow, a deep-cover CIA agent. That is a god-tier lie. He didn't just say she was busy, he gave her a whole new identity, straight out of a Tom Clancy novel. The commitment, the world building, the sheer unmitigated gall. And then to be brought down by a routine dental cleaning? That's not just getting caught, that's a national security breach. I'm sorry, Mr. Bond, but you have a bit of plaque buildup on your molars. The entire illusion shattered by a tiny metal scraper. Poetic!
I wasn't the side dude. I was the Tuesday dude. His girlfriend had a different guy for every day of the week. We all had our assigned days. I found this out when I ran into Thursday dude at the grocery store buying her favorite ice cream. We just nodded. It was a silent, sad acknowledgement.
He wasn't even the main character of the week. He was just a supporting role in the long-running series Brenda's Emotional Support Harem. What about Mr. Friday? Does he get to go to the cool parties? This isn't a relationship. It's a goddamn timeshare for a human soul. And the silent nod? That's the saddest, most beautiful moment of male bonding I've ever heard of. Two soldiers on opposite sides of the same war, acknowledging their shared pathetic fate. It's beautiful, Mr. Tuesday.
She claimed I was the reincarnation of her dead husband, but that she was still spiritually married to his ghost. So our relationship was cheating on a dead guy. She would sometimes call me by his name, then apologize to the empty air in the room. Again? We've had another ghost-based infidelity? I'm starting to think this is an epidemic. He's not just a side piece, he's a goddamn understudy for a dead guy. He's the spiritual scab, filling in while the main soul is on vacation in the nether realm.
and she apologizes to the heir? No! You don't get to be haunted and have a side piece. Pick a struggle. This is the most selfish act of supernatural polygamy I have ever witnessed.
I became a side piece as part of a long-running live-action role play. His wife was the Ice Queen of a fictional kingdom, and he was the Rogue Prince. I was cast as the Forbidden Forest Mistress. He paid me in fake gold coins. I had to wear elf ears. This went on for a year.
He didn't have an affair. He joined a D&D campaign. A live-action role play as the Forbidden Forest Mistress? That's not a side piece. That's a non-playable character. A quest giver. And he got paid in fake gold coins. He wasn't just being cheated on, he was being compensated for his emotional labor with currency that isn't even recognized by a goddamn arcade. He sold his dignity for the price of a health potion and some elf ears. This is the saddest story I have ever heard.
I was dating a woman who claimed to be part of a psychic hive mind with her husband. She said he knew everything she was doing, saw everything she saw, and was experiencing the affair through her. So technically, he was a willing participant. She called it polyamory of the soul.
No, 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 no. That's not a relationship. That's a goddamn psychic threesome, a mental menage a trois. He wasn't just a participant. He was a broadcast, a live stream of infidelity beamed directly into the husband's brain. This is some next level Cronenberg body horror level of up. You're not just sharing a body, you're sharing a consciousness. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated into their weird, psychic, open marriage cult.
I was the other man. His main partner was a fully restored 1986 Pontiac Fiero. He said the car was sentient and spoke to him through the radio. He said the Fiero was jealous and I wasn't allowed to park my Honda Civic in the driveway. I had to hide my car down the street so his car wouldn't see it. He broke up with me because the Fiero didn't like my energy. The Fiero. It's always the goddamn Fiero. He didn't just lose to another man. He lost to a mid-engine two-seater sports car from the 1980s. The car was jealous. It had opinions. It had energy. And I'm guessing how he was going to have kids with that car. Morality is dead, and sanity is a myth, my friends. And yes, love is just a competition with inanimate objects. Now, I need to know, what is the most insane thing you have ever seen a person treat as a romantic partner? Let the Council of Chaos know in the comments and subscribe before your toaster leaves you for someone else.